Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Spellweaver video. Today I come to you as a Spellweaver commentator for the current Spellweaver Tournament that I participated in. Well, I'm still participating, but I've got to wait for the first round to finish before my next game happens. So I volunteered as a commentator and someone sent me their gameplay videos, so I am going to do some commentary. Today we have Javdet, who is also known as 10K. He sent me these videos. 3 games, so 3 different videos I'm going to be uploading. Against Rhijan, also from the Spellweaver Forums. The way he sent me these videos, I'm having a bit of a technical issue with. So what is happening is I'm playing these videos in one of my media players. I'm going to hit play when I start this video, and you're going to be watching it right along with me because I haven't seen these before. So it's like I'm doing live commentary. All right, so here we go. Javdet versus Rhijan. Javdet appears to be playing Dominion Rage Rush, which is a pretty strong deck. Probably one of the strongest variants of Mono Rage Rush that I've ever seen. I played this deck a while back. Nothing for Rhijan turn 1, so he's just going to go Rage level and go with the Goblin Warrior instead of the Lizard Barbarian. Maybe it's because he wants Rhijan to waste some of his removal on a 2-1 instead of a 2-2. Either way, that allows his Spoiled Aristocrat to attack, so he's going to get in for 3 damage. Rhijan plays a Disquisitive Spirit. That's going to allow him to trade with one of Javdet's creatures. Ooh, he tells a Temptress of Deceit. Since it appears Rhijan is playing a slower deck, that's a pretty good draw. So he's going to swing in for 5, and he's going to trade, with the 3-1. Everyone, that's pretty much expected. So make the trades. The only way he could have avoided that was to fireball the Disquisitive Spirit, but who wants to fireball a 1-1? So Rhijan's turn, we might get to see a little bit more. Ooh, he's playing an Order Shrine and a New Horizons for an Order level. So when he sleeps the Temptress of Deceit, that's going to be big because you don't want that Temptress of Deceit swinging in and getting a peek at your hand. So there's the Massive Assault that he drew a couple turns ago. And he's going to swing in for 3. That Massive Assault's a really good card. Of course, I don't need to tell you guys that. So let's see what Rhijan has here. He's going to play a Contraptionist and get an Obelisk of Unity. And an Angelic Song. That's a card you don't see a lot of. Oh, that Goblin Fireworker is kind of good. Ooh, and a Mind Extortion. So we're going to get a look at Angelic Song, New Horizons, a Word of Grace. So it appears Rhijan is playing an Order, Wisdom, Life Gain deck, which is an interesting idea, especially for a tournament where aggro has been just everywhere and aggressive. Of course, aggro is aggressive, but dominant as well. I can understand getting hitting the Angelic Song, but I probably would have gone for the Word of Grace. The Word of Grace is kind of tipped off. Another Mind Extortion? Holy hell. Lucky. Now he's going to go after the Obelisk of Unity. Again, with 2 Words of Grace in hand. I'm not sure I would have made that choice. Just because with 2 Words of Grace in hand, he's playing a life gain deck. I mean, you could make the argument that he's only playing it to, in hopes to stabilize. But he makes the trade here. So he's going to get oh wait. Nope, he's at 0, mana, so he can't use Temptress of Deceit's ability. Anyway, so Rhijan is at 6. Javdet has a Fireball in hand. There's a Contraptionist for an Obelisk of Unity. He's going to draw a card off the Obelisk. He's going to play New Horizons for an Order level. Yep. Angelic Song. Alright. So he's going to draw a card. Rhijan has another Mind Extortion. And he goes after the Pacify? Why would you go after the Pacify? He's got the Words of Grace in hand. Those Words of Grace are worth 4 right now. Could be 6 with the Obelisk out. So that could be a 12 life swing. If there's worth 6, he plays a New Horizon. That's going to be worth 8. He's going to Word of Grace go up to 14. Oh, what a life swing. What a big momentum swing. So he's going to Fireball the Contraptionist so he can push through more damage. He's going to, let's see what he draws here. Another Shrine. That's not good. So he's going to be swinging in for 6. Rhijan can block 3 of it. and draw a card off that. But man, what a life swing to go from 6 to 14 against a rush deck. I mean, that's got to feel good for Rhijan and not so good for Javdet, especially since Javdet could have gotten rid of both of those Words of Graces. So there's a Contraptionist for another Obelisk and a Library Guard. That's going to really slow down Javdet. So he's going to draw a card and he gets another Shrine. This is just not looking good for Javdet at all. So he's going to swing in for 6. And he's probably just going to chump block both of them. Why wouldn't you trade... Why wouldn't you trade into the, and kill the Tempters of Deceit instead of the Lizard Barbarian? I mean, unless he's got removal for both creatures. But we'll see what happens, I guess. That's interesting. I'm not sure I would have made that trade. But then again, I don't know what's in Rhijan's hand, so... He could have... There's a... For a Dominion level? Double Dominion? Are we going to see... Yep, there's a Cataclysm. So that's why he did that. Because he had a Cataclysm. Of course, I didn't know that. And I'm sure Javdet didn't know that. So there's a Gibo and Roni. I'm going to switch that away for a regular Cantrip Shrine. Since he doesn't need to be doing damage to creatures this game. So there's a Library Guardian for... Or Library Guards for card draw. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 per Word of Grace now if he switches both of those Wisdom levels to Order levels. So this life gain deck, if he's got... We know he has at least one Word of Grace in hand. If he's got another Word of Grace in hand, then that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That's 24 life. You know, he's really, really closing in on... Rhijan is really closing in on the life winning through life gain. So he's going to block, sacrifice his Library Guardian to the 5/3. And I think right now Rhijan is just, Javdet is just kind of hoping that he doesn't have multiple copies of, well, there's a Reflector, so that one copy of Word of Grace is going to get used at least twice. There's Word of Grace, he goes up to 25. He's going to reflect it back. Now he's at 39. Does he have another one? There's the other one. That is game number 1. And like I said, the videos were sent to me per game, so it's going to be multiple videos that I'm going to be uploading. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I don't suck at commentating, and I will see you in game 2.